Have I mentioned that there are times when... Hang on, that's the seatbelt alarm. Give it a second. Maybe. Wonder if it'll call my mom. Your son's not wearing a seatbelt. That's my impression of my truck calling my mommy. So on my YouTube home feed, which for the Lambdog 76 channel, the YouTube home feed has been my friend in the past, but for whatever reason, on the Southern Paladin channel, the YouTube home feed, perhaps the videos that I watch, some of them are research and education, trying to watch political opposition videos, that kind of thing. The home feed, as a result, ends up being not so good. There's a prolific YouTuber called Mr. Beast, some say the most popular YouTuber. He says his home feed is great because he's very cautious about watching only the videos that he likes to watch. Good for him. I have no idea what videos I like to watch. Well, I've got an idea. I know them when I see them, right? It's like that one thing when they were talking about what's vulgar and what's pornography. Well, I can't define it, but I know it when I see it. So, what I don't care for is, so Jesse the Body Ventura, he was a professional wrestler when I was a kid. He was in the Navy during the Vietnam War, underwater demolition team. Went through the BUDS training as part of UDT. Therefore, a Navy SEAL. I'm a big fan of just special forces and the special forces and military selection process fascinate me from a psychological standpoint. Here's the thing. He made a video and somebody clipped, and I think it's the channel's name is Secular Talk, and I watch that channel because I get a view of uncomfortable political news, that and CNN and Fox, but he has a clip of Jesse Ventura, a former governor of Minnesota, talking about how no one in this country, meaning the United States, should be a billionaire. His argument was that the two occupations that he's had in his life where he worked the hardest, he made the least amount of money. The first one, he points out, was when he was in BUDS training, the Navy SEAL selection process, where he said he was paid $62 every 2 weeks. And then the other one was a construction job that he had before that when he was a kid. So, posing the argument that the reason somebody shouldn't be a billionaire is because the people that work the hardest, I'm guessing he means physically, get paid the least. So it doesn't make sense that a billionaire should make all kinds of money. Now, I'm not going to dick ride and declare that a billionaire does or does not work hard comparatively. The one thing that I can say is it's ironic that somebody who was trained to fight communism would have such a, what I see almost as a Marxist approach to this situation. Hear me out. Billionaires, and I'm thinking of the likes of Warren Buffett and Elon Musk come to mind. What makes a billionaire has to do with, it could be liquid worth, but also has to do with net worth. So a company that somebody actually has ownership of, we'll use Warren Buffett as an example. Berkshire Hathaway, he's not liquid billion, but if you total all the shares of value of Berkshire Hathaway, which is this conglomeration of all these other companies in stock, it totals over $1 billion. Hence, Warren Buffett is a billionaire. To say that it's hard work, I believe, goes through the Communist Manifesto. And what are you calling for there, Governor Ventura? Are you calling for seizing the means of production? I could give you the pass and say maybe you're just ignorant and you think that a millionaire is a millionaire because they're paid $1 million a year, or a billionaire is a billionaire because they're paid $1 billion a year. I don't know. The clip didn't fully explain that. And Governor Ventura, I don't want to be ageist, but he is getting a little old, and he can come off a little half-baked with a lot of his schemes. I mean, he's been burned in the past. The man is, of course, a paid actor, has spent his life as an entertainer. Technically, I believe he did a good job as governor of Minnesota, oddly enough. But that doesn't make him any more valuable of a voice to the community than, say, a Roseanne Barr does. He's got a deep voice, speaks with authority. I don't know. I get this billionaire thing, and I have family members that I love and care about that are part of this crowd, and I'm kind of trying to hash out how to explain things or do things in a healthy, healing, or in which case the proper way to fight back kind of way. But to blatantly put those two together, like nobody should be a billionaire because I worked hard when I was paid the least, is a very, very strange standpoint. It's kind of an appeal to the people that are against billionaires in this class warfare approach to how to further perpetuate this global war that's going on right now. You would think he'd be anti-war. I bet he thinks he's anti-war, but he's really being a tool in this case. From what I point out. But what do I know? Better question is, what do y'all know? What do you think? Did you see the clip? Or let me try to find it and put it in the link in the description box. All right. Catch y'all later.